Hello everyone, my name is Miss Flint, and today I am going to be showing you a kindergarten math lesson. First, we're going to go over our I can statements. 1. Count to 10 and find groups of 10 objects. 2. Count to numbers 10 to 20. 3. Find teen numbers using 10 ones and some ones. 4. Count down from 20. Take a look at these three groups. Which group has 10? The group that has 10 is the group of sons. Now we're going to count these bunnies. First, you're going to count 10 of them, and then you're going to count the rest and fill in the blank. As you can see, there are 15 bunnies here total. That means that there are 10 ones and 5 ones. On this slide, there is a number underneath each of these grids. That number represents how many squares will be filled in that grid. Now the squares are all filled in. In the grids on the left, there are 10 and 7. What does that add up to be? That adds up to be 17. Now in the grids on the right, there are 10 and 4. What does that add up to be? That adds up to be 14. For this slide, I would have it up on the board so that my students could come up and write their answers inside the boxes. Once they have made their guesses, I would flip to the next slide to show them the correct answers. For the orange grids, there were 13 squares filled in. That means that there were 10 ones and 3 ones. For the purple grids, there were 15 squares filled in. That means that there were 10 ones and 5 ones. For the blue grids, there were 18 squares filled in. That means that there are 10 ones and 8 ones. For this last slide, help me find the missing numbers. For the first list of numbers, the missing numbers were 19, 16, and 15. For the second list of numbers, the missing numbers were 17, 14, and 12. And finally, for the third list of numbers, the numbers that were missing were 18, 17, and 14. Thank you so much for joining me today for my kindergarten math lesson. I hope you enjoyed.